All right, guys. So here's what we're doing today. So I was originally going to do this video with the drone following me. This video will be on my drone page, on my drone channel on YouTube. I'm going to do like tech reviews on there also. But what we're actually reviewing today is this little camera. Okay, so I got this on Temu. It's called like a point of view or a thumb camera. So I was going to have the drone follow me, but then I realized I want to get the sound on the camera, and there's no way to cut the sound noise of the drone out. So I will do a video later on down the road where I'll use the mic mini and the drone and this camera at the same time. But that's not what this video is going to be, because this one is all about this camera, and we want to test the video quality and the sound quality. So that's the intro to this video. I'm going to put up the drone, I'm going to get my bike, and we're going to see how this works. All right, so we're videoing. Hopefully this is going to all work. Hopefully I've got sound. I'm going to go ahead. I can see it on the app on my phone here. So I've got the camera preview going on my app on my phone. I'm going to turn off the phone screen. Hopefully we keep on recording. Light is flashing green, so I'm assuming we're recording. Guys, I am going to apologize. I will be riding into the sun a little bit during this video, so hopefully nobody watches this video and goes blind. I mistakenly said in my intro that this would be on my drone page on YouTube. I meant to say my drone page on Rumble. It will be on my YouTube channel also, but I only have one YouTube channel, and I've got multiple Rumble channels. And if you could follow any of my channels on Rumble, that would be great, because that goes to my total number of followers, even if you follow multiple of my channels. And I am sitting, I believe, at 98 followers right now on Rumble. So we're gonna ride around kind of the same route. The sun is going down, but we may get a little bit of sun when we get to the next street over. Pretty cool motorcycle somebody had there. Hopefully you guys are getting a good view from the camera. I am gonna have a third little part. I had the intro to the video that I took with the DJI Neo drone, and then this actually riding with the camera, and then I'm gonna film one more part where I'm gonna show everything that came in the box. I was gonna do an unboxing, but I got impatient because the thing took so long to get here, so I wanted to open it last night and check it all out. So I'm not gonna put it all back in the box and pretend like I just opened it, but I will show you everything that came in the box. And then we'll go through and I'll show you the crazy journey this camera went on to get to my house. I ordered this on Temu. I've seen the same, very similar cameras for sale on Facebook ads and pretty much all over the place. You can get them on Amazon also. Get past all these people so people don't think I'm crazy talking to myself. Hopefully you guys are hearing sound and not just the wind from me riding. That's part of this test, is to see how the sound comes out when you're moving on a bicycle. Now, would I hook this on one of my kids when they're racing or doing crazy stunts? Probably not. The magnet seems pretty strong, both the camera and the little necklace or a lanyard thing you put on have pretty strong magnets. Like I said, it is starting to get a little dark out. Then again, I have my sunglasses on, so it looks darker to me than it probably does on the camera. But I have to wear sunglasses because I have contacts and I don't want to get bug in my eye. Alright. We're doing our same little ride we've done before. We're on Brook Cliff now. Passing Placer Street. Hopefully this camera's getting a good view for me because I do know that they're only videos in 10-minute segments. Start out as 1 minute, I had to change it to 10. I am going to start doing tech reviews, and if it's like a camera type product, anything like that, it'll be on my drone channel on Rumble. If it's a gaming thing, it'll be on my gaming channel. If it's a kitchen knife, it'll be on my cooking channel. There's people up there with the dog. I'm glad I didn't bring the drone. Sometimes dogs don't like the drone. They think it's a bird or something. Ugh. There's a big hole in the ground back there. Sidewalks. I don't love this dog. Hello. Alright. You keep looking down, checking to make sure it hasn't hit that 10-minute mark. Oh, my dog's just barked at that delivery driver a few minutes ago. Delivered a package to the neighbor. You guys know how dogs are, especially pitties. Anybody who comes to the house is obviously there to murder everybody, even if they're just delivering the mail. Hello. We're going to stop up here at the stop sign, check the app. Okay, let's see, it says 6 minutes and 48 seconds so far, so we still have over 3 minutes of video time. I'm going to do a different route today. Kind of bored. Eventually I want to do some different rides around town and find safe places to ride, but this town's kind of crazy. This street, yeah, if I weren't on the sidewalk, I'd be a little leery. Even out in the bike lane there, where you're legally supposed to be. If there's nobody on the sidewalk, you're better off to be on the sidewalk. And we are going to have a lot of cars. We are on Patterson here. May cut back in here when we get to Placer, just because of the noise, but this way we can actually see how the camera handles all the noise of the traffic. I'll probably try to figure out how to use the camera with my mic mini. That way I can cut down on a lot of the noise. The thing about riding with a camera, if somebody crashes into me, at least it'll be on video, right? Do have another thing coming in the mail tomorrow, a better pair of smart AI smart glasses from actual company and not Temu. Although I have gotten some decent stuff off of Temu. I had a good PS4 remote off there. I had a pretty good remote control plane. It had a few issues though. I kind of want to get another one of those eventually, but not right away. All right, we're back to Placer Street, so we're going to cut back in here and go back around. Oh, somebody's getting some new siding on the house. How dark is it? Man, we gotta be getting close to that 10-minute marker. So I'm probably gonna stop and just restart videoing here pretty quick. You can see the light flashes blue and green when it's recording, apparently. It is recording to the SD card and not to my phone. You have both options. Oh, that's our friend's house. I haven't seen him in a while. In one of these houses, the roof caught on fire. I think I mentioned that in one of our other videos. Alright, I'm gonna go around the corner and stop and check this out. See where we're at on time here. Alright. Back into the app, we get this little thing. It says play, goes to it. We're at 9 minutes and 45 seconds, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video. Alright, now I restarted the video, guys. So we got another full 10 minutes. The battery on the camera does only have 1 bar left, so I don't know if this came fully charged. I have not charged it yet, so we're going to take off and we'll see how it works the rest of the way. So I'll probably do another video like this tomorrow night with the glasses. Maybe I'll use the camera again too. It'd be cool if there. I thought this camera came with more accessories, but it only had a few accessories. It did have a pretty good size SD card though, like 150 gigabyte or something like that. Somebody's moving out or in, I'm not sure. Oh. I really need to switch out these grips. They're super gross and sticky from the sun. Saw in my toolbox there's a set of grips that's fairly new that my kid crashed on once or something, decided he needed new grips, so I'm probably going to throw those on this bike in the near future. To my street here. Nobody coming. Now you guys are seeing straight in front, but I'm turning my head all over, looking all around, making sure there's nobody coming, no cars. But with the glasses, you'll be able to see that, and it may or may not be annoying. We'll see. Hello. Alright, almost home. I'm going to stop the video when we get up here. I'll put my bike away and get this all on the computer and then work on editing and adding my third part to the video here. But we are here. You can see my bus that hasn't run in a while. It does run. We just haven't gone anywhere because gas is ridiculously expensive to fill a bus. It'd be like $150 at least to fill this thing. Let's see. All right. So, camera seems like it worked. Man, I hope. All right, we got a lot of blue sky behind me, so maybe that's why I'm so dark on the video, at least from what I'm seeing on the phone. But we're gonna call that good for now, guys, and I'm gonna finish this video up in the house. We'll go through what all came in the box. I will show you the original Temu ad. I'm going to try to put an ad for the link to the camera in the description. It's got a low power warning on my phone in the description, and then we'll also go through the user manual a little bit really quick and just check all that out. So catch you guys for the next part of this video in a little bit. Bye. Alright, so this will be the last part of this review video. So we've been talking about this camera right here. I did the little ride around the block with the camera going. This is exactly what I use. This is the little lanyard thing. You put this on your neck. I had it tightened up, but it goes inside your shirt and then it magnets to the shirt. So those were the two pieces that I actually used on the bike ride. I'll show you everything that came in the box. There's our box. I believe what I'm sharing on the other side of the screen is the actual ad for this camera. When I go to the box, it looks just like this. Not the price I paid. I believe I paid $40 for it, but there's so many different ads on Temu, you can't even find the right one. And to get it off my wife's phone onto my phone is ridiculous. So you get your little instruction booklet. You get a power cord. I didn't use this power cord. I used another one I had. That was what the magnet was in. You get this little, I don't know, like bracelet thing to put in. I don't know why you would want to use that, because then you'd be like, I'm not sure how you'd be recording like that, but it did come with it. This one looks fairly useful. I might use this a little bit. It's a little clip the camera goes into, so let's take it off the magnet here. So you go like this, bottom fits into it, then it hooks like that, and it twists. You can go any direction you want to clip it, so that would be kind of cool. I might maybe put like a number plate on my bike and clip it on there, so I can video straight from on the bars of the bike. I did notice one thing, one little complaint. There is like no stabilization whatsoever. I'm so used to like drones and stuff where you've got, you know, gimbal stabilization, you've got video, you've got what do you call it, electronic stabilization too. But with this, there didn't seem to be anything like that. There's nothing in the options menu that I saw for that on the app. Let's set that down. Let's see what else we got. That back to the magnet over there. That's pretty much, we did get a little card reader that came with it. It did come with a 32 gigabyte card, which I believe is what's shown in this ad. So 32-bit, gigabyte, that's pretty good storage for a little camera like this. I'll probably get a fair amount of video. It is 1080p. This ad says 1080p 4K, but this one, it seems to only be 1080p. It says 1080p right on the side. I don't know if you can read that. It might be backwards because my screen is mirrored. But, so, there's that. Sorry guys, I got some certain notification popped up. Alright, so this was the ad. It shows the camera, it shows everything we just showed. Let's see if I can exit that. No, apparently not. Oh, sorry guys, I'm looking at it on the wrong screen here. So it says fastest delivery 2 business days. It says local warehouse, no import charges. Okay, so here is my complaint after paying credit to 45. I don't know what that means. Applying credit to 45.58. I think the 45.58, they might be trying to give me some special offer here. I think the 45.58 is what I actually paid for the camera. Like I said, no complaints about the video quality. I was actually pretty impressed with the sound quality on the video we did. I mean, you could hear the hub on my bike, which is fairly loud. It's a Croupy Rhythm hub, so they're kind of noisy. So anytime I wasn't pedaling, you could hear the hub. They got a bunch of reviews on it down here. Let's see. Yeah, I believe you can click and it'll show you like the user manual. Where'd that go? I've lost that. I don't know where that is. Should be somewhere here. All right, let's see. Let us. Oh, yeah. Let me zoom in on the picture. So they come in 6 different colors. I don't know what the purpose of that is. Trying to find somewhere. Usually in the ad, it shows the user manual, but I'm not seeing that right now. User manual PDF. Should go into that really quick. So it shows the camera. Like I said, I believe you short click to start recording. Double click to connect the Wi-Fi to your phone. It's showing everything it comes with and all the. It shows that it's got a spot for a lanyard on the top of the camera. I don't know why exactly you would want one. Doesn't make much sense because you can hook it to this magnetic lanyard, which is pretty cool. I think that's a good feature for sure. You can connect it directly to your computer. You can use it as a webcam if you want. It does have a little reset button. If it were to like crash or get locked up. I guess that's the end of the user manual. Alright, let's go back out of this. You have to excuse me, I've never mirrored my iPhone like this. Alright, but we just saw 2 business days for delivery, fastest delivery. I could have ordered the same camera on like a million different Facebook ads, or I could have ordered it through Amazon. I decided to get Ragnar. Sorry, my dog's having a bad dream. Alright, back to the video, guys. Maybe I'll edit that out. He never even woke up.
You okay?
Goofy dog. Alright, guys. So, moving on. Let's see, how do I get out of this? Like I said, never really mirrored. I don't know how to go back to it here. Let's see. This is the path that the camera took to get here. Oh no, where'd it go? Alright, apparently I've lost that. Again, I've done this like 5 times on here. Anyways, it started out. Let me see if I can I'll just show you guys on. I had the whole map mapped out. It looked really cool and it disappeared. I'm not doing it again, guys. This is what drives me crazy. So this is our postal service in the United States. What the heck did I just do? I just closed it out. Alright, yes, I know it was delivered. Alright, let's see all tracking history. Alright, so here we go. It did start in a warehouse in the United States. So I ordered it on the 2nd. It said, first or second, it says shipping label created in Hebron, Kentucky. So, I mean, that's not that far away, right? Then it went from there to Cincinnati, Ohio on the 4th. And then it stayed there until it finally arrived at Chicago, Illinois on the 15th. And it stayed there for a while until it arrived in Avondale, Arizona on the 19th. And then Phoenix, which is, Avondale is actually like a suburb of Phoenix. I just learned that, trying to map this out 5 times. Then it went from Phoenix, Arizona. It finally left there and it got to Denver, Colorado. So I expect, usually I'm on the opposite side of the state, Denver, Colorado, it'll be in Grand Junction the next day, right? Which it was. But then it went back to Denver, Colorado the next day for no apparent reason. And then the day after that, on the 24th, left Denver and came back to Grand Junction, Colorado again. And then was finally, it departed the U.S. Postal Service facility on the 25th. And then it arrived at the post office on the 25th. And then was finally delivered on the 26th. So
Fastest delivery, 2 days, right? It said in the ad, and it took 26 days to get here. So, I mean, I don't fully blame Temu for that, but I definitely blame the U.S. Postal Service. I have another item coming here, and it was in Denver yesterday. It says on the Postal Service tracking that it will be here, today, but instead it went up to Cheyenne, Wyoming from Denver, and then back to Denver again, and is now in Denver, and obviously not going to arrive today, maybe tomorrow, but who knows. And that's all the United States Postal Service, guys. So like I said, the item, I'm fairly happy with it. I am going to do some more testing with it. I'm going to take it on a couple other bike rides. Maybe on a tighter shirt it wouldn't bounce around as much, I'm not sure, but the video did seem a lot of bounciness. But you can watch the rest of the video and see what you think of it. Like I said, no stabilization, but all in all, I think it's a decent camera. The price range, I mean, on Temu is from 20 to like 75 for this camera, and I've seen it everywhere from 60 to 120 on Facebook and Amazon. So I don't know what the best price for this is. I don't know if I got ripped off paying 40 bucks and waiting 26 days for it to arrive. It probably would have gotten here a lot faster if I'd ordered it on Amazon, unless, I mean, they probably would have shipped it US Postal Service too, so who knows. Yeah, FedEx and UPS definitely do a lot better. Have I had issues with packages going to the neighbor's house? Yes. But you usually get your stuff in a much better time than you do with the Postal Service. Just shows how well government runs, something that should be done by other industries. So I'm not going to get too political. This is a review on this camera. Like I said, I'll do more videos with it. Hopefully I'll get my stupid AI glasses here in the next day or two and do another review on those, very similar to this review. But that's going to be it for today. Maybe next time I'll actually be able to get the map to work, so you can see the crazy zigzag. And guys, I mean, when I did track that all out, it was just under 3,000 miles this thing traveled to get here, which is insane. I don't even know. I mean, we could look and see how far it is to just go from Hebron, Kentucky to here. It's probably not that far. Here, I'm just gonna unshare this and ask my phone. What is the distance from Hebron, Kentucky to Grand Junction, Colorado?
Grand Junction, Colorado is about 1,435 miles from Hebron, Kentucky by car.
So it traveled twice the distance it needed to just to get here, which is stupid. All right, but that's it for today, guys. So yeah, I'll do a video, be doing a lot more videos with this. I'll probably use this for my Wolverine's Kitchen videos a lot. Like I said, I did like the sound quality. Sound quality was pretty darn good. Maybe using it, with my microphone might even be better. So I'll see what works best. But you'll be seeing more videos with this, and hopefully my AI glasses, you'll see a review on when they get here in the next day or two. So that's going to be it, guys. I'm going to end this right now. So I will catch you next review video.